show you how you can change in beat matching, doing a transition from either a slow song to a fast song or a faster tempo to a slower tempo. In this case, we have a song right here that's at 120 beats a minute. And then we have a song here that I think is at 105 beats a minute. And so our goal is not a whole lot of difference on this. So it's gonna be pretty easy. The idea though is you wanna get something from the second song that's gonna be repetitive. I'm gonna use the introduction on this one because it is very repetitive. Okay, so pretty simple. It's got the same notes kind of going on over and over. It's gonna be really easy to not have it do anything else I don't want it to. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to get this about right, this playhead, about where the beginning of this next note starts. Because what I want to do is I want to slice this. Now, if you don't get it perfect, it's okay because you can always move the pieces left and right on here, and it can extend it and it keeps on going. All right. All right. So this one I have sliced it. I'm going to copy it. Now I'm going to add a new track. It doesn't matter if it's a vocal track or anything else. I'm just going to paste that in there. Then the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to merge these back together. This is all right clicking, so 2 fingers on the Chromebook pad should do that for you. Next I'm going to do this is I'm going to slide this down just a little bit, and then I'm going to slide this down about where it looks like that beat would be. We could go further, which would be just fine too. It looks like I could get it on there, and if you want to be even more precise, you can zoom in, and it looks like it would be about right on there. All right, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit on that. Now I need to put in some automation. I need to put in some volume decrescendo, which means you're getting quieter. It also is a fade out, same kind of thing on that. On this one, though, I need to have it coming in. And so I'm actually going to start it right about there and have it come in about that way. And so this one's already at full before this one is even halfway gone. Actually, we're going to put that at full at halfway on there. We don't need to do any automation on this next one, though, on the original song. We just need to, we're going to let that hang out there for a little bit. So let's see what it sounds like now. Okay, so it took a few seconds for it to realize, oh, wait, we're not the same tempo anymore, but we're going to do one better on that one too, is we're actually going to let it hit this, let's see, let's do 4 of those. So we're going to bring it on like this, and then we're going to come over here and slice that again. And then we need to figure out how much we can do for our time shift. Now, when we do the speed on here, it goes up by 0.1s, so 1/10 of the time, I guess. And so we need to get out our calculators, and that's not the calculator, but I'll find one. So I'm gonna get out my calculator, and I'm gonna say, okay, this one's at 105. And so if I went up to 1.1, what would I get the new tempo at? Be 115. If I did 105 times 1.2, be at 126. The 1.5, I'm sorry, the 105.5 is going to be, well, scratch that. The 1.1% is going to be the best one because, again, we're only, not even like 4.5 beats away from that one on there. So we're going to go this one with 1.1. You're going to see it's making this part shorter, so we're going to drag this one down here just a little bit, and so it should be seamless on there. Now what's going to happen is that this song is going to be fading out already. This song is going to be matching it somewhat sort of on that, and then all of a sudden it's going to be like on a little bit slower on there, but you won't even notice it because it's the same pitch, it's the same sound over and over, and so no one's even going to notice it until like a few seconds in. So let's see what it sounds like now. All right, and so that did it. It may be a little bit long on that. We can shorten that, we can bring this in a little bit more and just slide that in. And of course, you can get that even better. Now, again, this magnet is off because that's a snap to grid, and the grid is all these little lines on it. If I want to just adjust it myself, then that's going to be a little bit easier for me to do. So let's listen to it again. All right, so it is still a little bit longer. So I'm actually going to bring this all the way down over here and see if I can get it to just go in really quick on that one. Because you know what? It may not need all that much. Oh, I need to put it a little bit later on that. And we'll need to extend it just a little bit till the beginning of that next note. And then that one, line it up with the tracks. And it's just a little bit early on that one still. Again, zoom in to get it really precise. And I'm just a little bit off on there. There we go. All right, so here we go with this one. Let's start back at the beginning. Yeah, and that's how you do that. So if you have a bigger difference between 120 to 105, if you have more than 20 beats per minute difference, then you can do this over several sections. You might want to split this one again, and you can slice it right in the middle. And so you have like 2 beats that are the original tempo of the previous song, 2 beats in the middle, and then you have the new tempo song. Or if you have an even bigger gap, you could change it again. So you add more of those increments. Now, the point of this is to keep one element changing while everything else stays the same. So again, the beats on this is the only thing that's changing. The sound of it's not changing, but since the beats are changing, it doesn't sound like it's really getting slower until you really lock into that. All right, so that's a more advanced technique that I hope to see, we should see in your transitions on your DJ project.